Hello, everyone. I am here doing a live again. And I love doing these lives once in a while because I get to see you guys comment. And if I have time, I answer questions as well. So I don't have a schedule on when I do a live or when I post a video, whatever. I literally just do it when I feel inspired. But today I want to talk about something that is so freaking annoying to hear and get pounded in our head is about letting go and detaching, letting go and detaching. Hi. Hey, Lene. I'm so happy you're here. I was just thinking about you actually. I just recorded another video that I'll post this week, and um, I think you'll like it. So, I want to talk about this whole concept of letting go and detaching to allow your desires to come in. Now, this is so true. Okay, it's true. And however, remember, we have the power to change everything. That is a belief. Letting go and detaching, that's belief. Okay. And we hear it a lot. And we hear it so much that we believe that it's true. Okay. But I'm going to give you a different way to be easy on yourself with this because it is really so annoying to hear it constantly from so many YouTubers and coaches that this is something that has to be done. Okay. But before we get started, my name is Rose and I am a success and confidence coach. And I love helping people get out of their own way so that they can actually have whatever it is that they desire. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Yeah, you're rocking your socks off. Um, that's so funny. So, today I sent out an email for Black Friday. I love Black Friday. Oh my God, I love Black Friday deals, Cyber Mondays. So I sent out an email today for any of you who are interested in the Confident Coach program, which starts January 10th, 2022. 5 months of me, and I sent out a coupon. It's $1,000 off. So you got to go to my newsletter and you get the coupon code, and it's only good on Friday. That's it. There will be no more discounts after that. It is one and done. And I literally just came up with it today and decided to burst it out. So you can email me, rose@roseylife.com, and I'll send you the coupon as well. All right. Now, let's get back to, I also offer email coaching if you're interested for manifesting coach only. But if you want to work with me for longer periods of time, I highly suggest you do the 90 days, or you can do my next Wake the Hell Up Sleeping Beauty program, which we're just wrapping that up. And man, the transformations are killing it. All right. So now let's get into this. Letting go, detaching. The other word for this is surrender. That's the other one, surrender. And I'm like, oh gosh, I cannot stand these words for some reason. And then I asked myself, well, why am I annoyed by these words? Letting go, detach, and surrender. Then I found the voice in my mind that said, oh, you don't like them because you feel like you can't. Oh, you don't like him because you feel like you can't. You feel like this is hard. You feel like it's impossible. You feel like it's impossible to let go. So then I started practicing acceptance of letting go. And yes, you guys, by the way, I struggle with these things sometimes too. Just because I coach and I teach and I've been a shrink and I do all this for years, I'm still a human being and I struggle with very similar things that a lot of you do. And I come on and share my experience and my journey and things that actually work that I test out. I do test things out first and then I share. So, no, Neville didn't talk about letting go. He just said, talked about dying to this day. You're right. Right. And that's the thing is, my invitation for all of you is to not get stuck on certain teachers and what they said and how they said it, because when we do, we get really fixated on that. We have to do it that way. And then people get really tunnel visioned on this. And then they beat themselves up with the terminology and trying to live up to the expectations like of Neville or anyone, any teacher really, and then you start really beating yourself up and feeling like it's not working. So back to that. So I share with you guys, even with like things that I struggle, like I'm not going to lie, like for the last few weeks, I was feeling like the struggle of not being able to let go on certain desires. And I'm just like, oh, I'm so sick of this. I'm like, I know that everybody's like, all you have to do is let go. And it comes in and it's so true. But what happens when you're really emotionally attached to something? What happens that when you want something so much? What happens when you're in a position where your 3D, your reality is showing you, hey, the bills are due, girl, or you need a place to live. Like there's time crunch here. There is a time crunch. It's like it feels so real that you are so focused on the time crunch, the demands, the deadlines, the dates, right? Whatever it is, we just tend to go to that and say, well, this feels impossible, right? How am I supposed to let go when shit is due right now? I got bills due or whatever. These are emotional things, right? And they're survival things. They're real. They're not fake, right? They're real struggles, real things that people endure or go through or whatever. So, like, how the hell do you get into this space of letting go when you feel very attached to something? How do you detach? All right. So, that is what I want to share with you, some of the things that have helped me so, so much. And the first thing that I want to tell you is you have you don't have to, but I invite you to accept where you are right now. Accept and admit that you are struggling and feeling like you can't let go. That maybe you see other people let go and then they're a success story. And then you feel like crap because you're trying to let go. You're trying to detach. You're trying to surrender to the being within you. That's what Neville Goddard uses. You're trying to just allow things to happen, okay? And you feel like no matter how hard you try, no matter what you do, it just feels like it's not working. And that is such a sucky place to be, because this is where people start really beating themselves up and they start criticizing themselves and they start looking for more answers, more techniques, or they're like, I know, self-concept, that'll do it. That'll do it. Maybe I'm just not confident enough. Maybe I'm just not believing in myself enough. That'll do it. That's why my desire hasn't showed up yet. Right. So I've watched a lot of people talk about this, and it's like you don't have to have 100% belief and confidence to know and to have your desires manifest. That's a bunch of bullshit. You do not have to have unstoppable confidence and unstoppable belief for your desires to manifest. Yes, hear that and rewind and play me saying that back to you as many times as you need to. And you might need to hear it 20 or 300 times. Do it, because that is another belief. That is another belief. Trusting in yourself is knowing that wherever you are is exactly where you need to be. And that includes accepting that you feel like you have bought into the story that you have to let go and detach in order for you to have your desires manifest in the physical world. Because in your inner world, they are done. Okay. It is like done. Oh, externalized, in meaning it pushes out into your physical world. That is what you're after. That is what we're after, right? And we're hearing letting go, detaching is needed in order for that to happen. So, first, I want you to accept where you are and admit to yourself that you're feeling like this is a challenge. You're feeling this is impossible. You're feeling that no matter what you do, you're having a hard time letting go. That is essential. Accept where you are. And next, stop beating yourself up over it. And one of the things that I like to say is like, well, what if I'm supposed to be attached to my desire? What if I'm supposed to not let go? What if I'm supposed to care? What if I'm supposed to really be emotionally invested in this? What if this is who I am? What the hell? Like, I was created this way. Why am I trying to be any different than who I am? What if this is how it's supposed to be? This is supposed to have, I'm supposed to defeat all odds of whatever the hell everybody's saying is a right way to do it. What if this is my challenge to say, screw off? I can be attached. I cannot let go and still get whatever the hell I want. What if that is what I'm supposed to be aware of? What if that is my MO and I'm over here trying to be like everybody else because they have success stories, because that's what they said? What if you're supposed to do it your freaking way, not mine, not someone else's, but your way? We get really caught up in listening to what other coaches or other teachers tell us now or from 50 years or 100 years ago. When are you going to actually trust yourself, your personality, your characteristics, your uniqueness? When will you embrace and accept you? That is what we're here to be, is the best of ourselves, allowing ourselves to come out. So that is the first part I want to tell you about this. Accept where you are, accept who you are. Here's the other thing, okay? And because I always like to throw in a psychological babble talk in chat because I know that the logic mind wants something to do. Give me something to do, right? Because if you have something to do, then you feel like, oh, it'll work because that's our programming, that's our training. It's like do, and then you get results. So I'm going to give you something to do, okay? And when you have something to do, you're going to feel accomplished. And that's all we're after anyway, is feeling accomplished so we can feel like we actually are detaching. So here's what you're going to do. I want you to have a little sheet of paper or a little notebook or whatever, or you can use your phone. Every time you find yourself that you let go, you write it down. I don't care if it was 1 second long. I don't care if it was 5 seconds long and that's all you did in a whole day. Who cares? Who cares? Do it. Every time you write down and you noticed that you detached, right? And you let go, because what is detaching? Detaching means that you were able to shift your focus onto something else. And when you detach from it, knowing that I already have everything it's manifested, it's already manifested in here. The pushing out part is what, you are wanting to experience. So that's what detaching is, right? I'm able to shift and focus on something else without worrying about this thing that I'm manifesting. Okay. So every time that you have let go, even if it was briefly, write it down. I was able to let go. And this is what I really would suggest you write. This is what I write down. I was able to let go. And then I write it when I was washing dishes, when I was eating, when I was in a yoga pose that was really hard, right? I don't have time to think about anything else, right? I was able to let go when I was scrubbing the toilet, not thinking about emotional things when I'm scrubbing the toilet. I don't think a lot of people do, right? I was able to let go when I was watching a scary movie. I promise you, you were detached when you're screaming or cringing watching a scary movie, right? I was able to let go. And the more that you do this, the more you're going to realize that, holy shit, I can let go. I can detach. I'm doing it all the time. I'm just doing it in smaller increments that I realize. But the more that I focus on how I can let go and how I do detach already, guess what? Whatever you focus on expands. If you focus on that you can't let go, that you're stuck, that you can't detach, and you're looking for videos on how to let go and how to detach, you are spending like 99% of your mind and your energy and your time thinking about how you can't let go. Instead, start training this wonderful brain of yours to focus on how you do let go, how you do it. Because this is like massaging and easing your brain into detaching and letting go in a gentle, non-critical, non-judging, I need to fix me way. This is a very gentle way to do it. And it is a way that your mind, your body, yourself will accept it naturally, organically to you without beating yourself up. So notice it. Even when I was in a yoga class last night, I started doing that. I started telling myself, I'm doing the best that I can, and that is enough. I am doing the best that I can, and that is enough. I am doing the best that I can at letting go, and that is enough. I am doing the best that I can at detaching, and that is enough. I could say those things to me. And before I knew it, right, that was also a moment of letting go, right? Even saying that. I looked over and I saw this the teacher in the center of the room stands on this little platform, and it's coated with mirrors. And when I was in a pose where we're laying down, the way that the box was set up was like you can only see half of my body from my waist up, and that's where her platform cuts off. But then when I looked over, I can see my half of my body, and then the way that another person was laying down on the other side of it was her legs. So it looked like her legs were on my body, and I started laughing. So what happened? I focused on that I'm doing the best that I can. I'm focusing on that I do know how to let go. And then the universe gives me this little opportunity to giggle and notice some weird thing happening with mirrors in another person's body with mine. And I'm laughing. That is letting go. That is detaching. That is living in the moment. That is being present now, which is what, when you detach, you naturally do. You start being in the present moment. So I invite you to try this instead of being so hard on yourself and trying to live up to what people and coaches are trying to force you or tell you to do, and because that's what they know and that's how it is, and just do it. Just let go. Just do it. And yes, we can just do it. Yes, it is totally possible, right? But if you're beating yourself up and you're telling yourself a story that you can't, this is an easy technique or tool for you to use to ease your way to do it. Now, you will see this develop momentum really, really fast, okay? As long as you're persistent and you're focusing on how I do, like, oh, I let go here, I let go here, I let go here. So you're focusing on how you do it, not how you don't do it. All right. We don't want to focus on that. You're already really good at that. You're probably a pro if you're watching this video at feeling like you're not good at letting go. That's the only reason you're clicked on it. So you want to train yourself to focus on how you already do it. I'm really good at letting go. And you talk like this. Look at this. I have freaking evidence. I have a list, hello, of how great I am at detaching and letting go. I actually have evidence. I have a list. That is speaking to your logical, little investigative mind that thinks it's in charge of everything, and it's not. Okay. So I hope that you guys found this helpful. And I invite you guys to do it. All right. Let me just take a peek in here, see if you guys have questions. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. What if clinging to something is your personal bridge, since everyone likes to say, well, Neville says, that's right. It is. It could be your personal bridge. That's why I say just accept whatever, wherever you are. Don't try to live up to someone else's definition. Don't try to live up to Neville's definition, my definition, anyone's definition, right? Notice what you're doing. Notice what you're doing to yourself. Notice how you're thinking. Notice how you're trying to live up to someone else's hype, how you're trying to live up to someone else's rules for manifesting, how you're trying to live up to someone else's steps for manifesting, right? That's why I don't post, so much about how exactly it is supposed to be, because there is no supposed to be. There is none. What if there is no rule? Because there aren't any rules, you guys. We make everything up. Everything is a story. Everything. The way you speak is a story. It's a belief. Everything is made up. So why not make up your own rules that work for you? You know you best. So you develop your own manifesting style. and you decide. You don't have to be fully confident and fully in the know. It's like, it is done. It's like, if that is you, then that is your style. And if you're getting results, and freaking by all means, keep doing it. Do not stop. All right. But if that's not working for you and you keep hearing people talk like that and you're just like, I am trying to live up to it, it's not working or whatever, then don't. And then there's the other opposite, polar opposite of that, of people that are like, oh, yeah, when I finally just give up and throw the towel in and feel completely defeated, demolished, and like a truck ran me over, and I just freaking give up, then it comes. That's the opposite of the other one. Why do we have to be living in these opposites? Why do we have to have that and that as our option? Completely defeated and deflated, dejected, all of that crap. We give up, we throw the towel in, and then desire comes. Do you know how hard it is to even reach the point of feeling defeated when you know you're powerful? You can be in limbo of trying to feel defeated for a very long time. Okay. And then the opposite of feeling 100% confident and knowing it's done, if, like I said, if either of those are working for you and you're seeing results, then freaking do it. By all means, keep on trucking on, right? However, why are those the only two options? Who the frick said that these are our only options? Is there some manual that I missed out on, that some divine universal manual that says that this is it? These are the only options we have? Why not accept where you are? Accept that I'm having a difficult time. That is what resistance is, right? Accepting that you have resistance, admitting that you're having a difficult time, admitting that you feel defeated, admitting that you feel powerless in a situation, admitting that this person, you feel powerless when it comes to a specific person. Admit that you feel powerless when it comes to your boss or money. Accept it, because when you accept it, then you can really start to change. You can realize, oh shit, that's just a story I'm telling myself. That's just a belief I have in myself. Well, that's not true. I actually know that I can get what I want and I'm not powerless. Feeling powerless is different than being powerless. And the fact is that we are powerful. That's all we are, is power. So that's how you're able to admit, accept where it is, cry, get angry, feel defeated, feel whatever it is that you want to. And when you come out of it, you're going to be able to tell yourself, you're like, no, I'm actually powerful. I know that this works. I know that I can get whatever I want. So I can feel whatever I want and get what I want. I can feel any freaking feeling and get what I want. So bring them on. I don't care. Bring the feelings on. I'll feel sad. I can feel defeated. I can feel rejected. I can feel unwanted. I can feel like nothing's working. I can feel these things. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Feelings, cool feelings. I still get what I want. So why not go ahead and just feel whatever the hell I want, because I'm going to get what I want anyway. Do you see the difference? Not allowing anything in your 3D, including coaches, including books, including teachers, including clocks and times and calendars and whatever, not allowing anything to dictate whether you get something or not. Go ahead and feel it. Be in your world. Experience people, experience your emotions, experience your thoughts. Experience all of it. You can experience feeling defeated. You can experience feeling like nothing's working. You can lay on the floor face down and cry, right? It doesn't matter. Allow yourself to feel it, knowing that those are feelings and feelings pass, and you still are powerful, regardless of the feeling of defeat, regardless of the feeling of you're not getting what you want right now yet. Regardless of that, you are still powerful and have the last word, period. End of story. It's like, fuck the 3D. Um, let's see. You guys are so cute. I did have some good matcha today, Charles. I have great matcha every single day. I'm like a matcha mania every morning. I love that stuff. It's so good. I actually kicked the habit of coffee with matcha. I was really surprised. I still have coffee once in a while, but damn, I love my matcha ritual in the morning and just I don't know what is coming over me, but I'm just like into cooking really yummy, healthy food and just so many things. I'm noticing all the changes within me. You guys are going to love the video that I recorded today too. That's going to come up. I'll probably put it up on Thanksgiving because you're going to love that one. Let's see. Real. Oof, I feel like I'm into limbo about to get defeated. Cool. Let yourself feel it. I think rather give into feeling defeated just feel defeated, Real. Who the hell cares? Feel that shit, girl. Feel it. It can't do nothing. It can't stop anything. So why not? It's like, why not just let some steam off from that pressure you're building up and feel whatever it is that you're feeling? Feelings are not going to stop your manifestations. They can't unless you say so. So don't say so and feel your feelings and tell yourself, I'm going to go ahead and feel whatever the hell I want to because I still get what I want. All right. So the only thing that I ever suggest that you do is that you always go within, trust yourself, freaking meditate every day if you freaking have to. I'm telling you, I do double down. I get into the meditation zone. I do my gratitude meditations. I have a little 10-minute gratitude meditation that I have in my playlist for you guys to listen to. Just listen to it. Listen to the words that I'm saying. It's like, thank you for my feet. Thank you for the air. Thank you. Thank you. It's like getting into gratitude because when you get into gratitude, you get into the zone of you and your I am together. So the more that you get in touch with you, your higher self within you, you start caring less about what's going on. So double down, do some meditation, right? During the day, not just sleep meditations. Those aren't a magic pill. Those are to help you, okay? Help you get stronger. But during the day, what are you doing? What are you doing during the day to help yourself out? That's what, this video is about. And my next video is going to be about too. But double down and go within more and less out here of noticing out here. So I'm not saying don't engage with your world. You want to live your life because this is the reality where you are right now, where all your manifestations are going to come in. So yes, live your life. Okay. But to get your focus off of reacting to what's happening, you go within. All right. Every good teacher points you to yourself, not themselves. Thank you, Yellow Star. Amen. High five to that one. If someone's telling you to follow them and they're the only ones away and their way works and they have 159,000 people to prove it with success stories, it may still not be for you. I'm telling you that right now. So one of my business coaches that I actually pay a shit ton of money to, where you guys would actually be cringing if I told you, she does not have very many followers. She has a YouTube channel and she gets like 10 views. She has an Instagram and sometimes only gets one like, an Instagram account. She doesn't have like a big fancy website. She does not do advertising, none of that. And yet here I am paying her the big bucks. Why? That is one big lesson that I learned from her. It's not about the fancy, how many followers and subscribers you have and how blingy your website is and how many offerings you have. Nope. It's about you because she is a badass coach. And I have learned from her for a while now. And I'm like, that is who has helped me level up. She's terrified, scares the shit out of me when I work with her. When I swipe the card to pay her, when I work with her, she puts me on the spot like no one else can. And that is what I highly suggest that you do for yourself too. Okay. But the thing is that she never tells me that she's the best or she's the way or that she has all the answers. No, she makes me very uncomfortable and makes me go within and look for the answers within me. And if you have worked with me, and I know Yellow Star you have, and many of you have worked with me one-on-one or in one of my programs, I will push you and make you uncomfortable, but you'll get results. I guarantee that. I know all my clients get massive results. Let's see. Brielle, I guess so into the state of acceptance. Yeah, just accept it. It can't freaking hurt you. Accept the feelings, accept the thoughts. It's like, yeah, come on, bitch. I don't care. I still get what I want. So let's cry. Hug the pillow, cry. Right? I've done it. You guys, I have these moments still where I'm hugging my pillow, crying into the pillow, and I'm just so angry, crying. Is there a word between angry and crying? Can we combine them? Crangy. I don't know. I do it and I don't care. I allow it. I accept it because it's just like it's almost like an exorcism. It's like some crap is trying to come out of my body, some beliefs, some stories just trying to come out. And the crying, it's just like a release valve. Okay. It's a release valve. And I always have something amazing happen to me after I cry. And that is my belief that I created. And so that is my experience. So I don't care if I get angry or cry. I'm just like, all right, let's do this. I'll even mute the TV, pause it, go to my bedroom, go to the bathroom. And I'm like, let's do this, man. I got the popcorn, a drink, some tissues. I'm ready. I don't care. Let's do it. Because I'm not afraid of my emotions. I'm not afraid of them anymore. And I used to be. I'm not afraid of them anymore. I'm like, okay, let's do it. Um, let's see. John, wonder why it's true why people who practice NLP can remove someone's limiting beliefs in less than an hour. I'm stuck after months. Because the reason why it's true is because they believe it's true. When someone signs up with me, just like I was talking about working with my coach, I believe it's true that she's going to help me level up. When someone signs up to work with me, they believe that I'm going to help them. When someone signs up with an NLP, they believe it's because even NLP is changing and shifting perspective. It's like literally you're changing and shifting your perspective in a way that you haven't seen possible. So I've done some NLP training. I'm not NLP certified, but I've done some NLP training, and it's extremely similar to cognitive behavioral therapy or exposure therapy, but it's done in a different way, right? So it's done in a way so that your logical mind is not able to interfere with the change. So there's so many ways to skin a cat. Accepting where I am feels like such a relief. Lisa, yes, girl, do it. Do it. I already told you I line up. I just like have my lineup. And then after I cry, I admit it. I accept that I feel like shit right now. I accept that I feel awful right now. I accept that, ugh, that cry was icky. It's okay. Today, I admit that I felt defeated. I talk like this to myself. I don't care because I know it can't do anything to hurt me. It can't stop my manifestations. And sometimes when you allow yourself to cry or get angry or stressed, whatever, that actually brings in a powerful energy force after that gives you clarity. So don't stop the flow. Sometimes when we get really pissed or we cry or stressed or whatever, afterwards, you actually will get clarity because the emotions will be allowed to be removed or just flow, right? And you'll get clarity about what it is that you want. And many times that I've gotten so pissed, I'm out here yelling at my higher self, and boom, there's my manifestation. So I just allow everything. I don't expect something to happen. That's the difference. Don't expect because you cry and you say that something's going to happen now. I'm going to cry so that I can get my manifestation. No, girl, no guy, do not do that. You will disappoint yourself. All right. This is about you allowing yourself to feel good and to be mentally sane and healthy and experience your feelings because you are in a human body. All right. How do you do your meditation? The It Girl. Can I just tell you, I love your username, your tag, the It Girl. Here is the funny thing. It's like I remember I said this affirmation a couple weeks ago, and I said, I tend to feel like the It Girl. And then I'm not kidding you. A few days later, your username popped up on my screen, and I'm like, of course. Um, How do you do my meditation? I did all kinds of ways. Like I told you, I have, I'll share with you guys a couple things that I use. I have this, uh, I use a couple of different apps. And one of the apps that I use is called, and it's free, it's called Insight Timer. That has some really cool apps in it. And you can select all these different teachers, and they have a different focus on different meditations, and they have different timings, and the meditations about different things. There's also music in there that's just music. I love that one. I also love Expand, which is from the Monroe Institute. This is another one. This one's okay. Um, it has some cool stuff on there, but a lot of it is paid. And so if you don't want to pay, I recommend something else. You can also use Calm. I used to use it, but now that I'm awake, I don't because I don't like a lot of stuff they say. But honestly, I use my own meditations. I on YouTube, there's a lot of meditations. Really, here's the key to sleep meditations that I found interesting and very effective. If you don't vibe with a person's voice, like if they're just like, you are beautiful, you are beautiful, you are beautiful, you are beautiful, you are a millionaire, I am a millionaire, I am a millionaire, I am confident. Like if you feel like the voice is robotic and you're not getting in, this is when you're awake listening to it, right? And you're not getting an emotional response, like you're just like, yeah, I feel that one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel that. Like you can almost feel the emotion in the person's voice. Don't even bother. That's my personal suggestion. Don't even bother. I've tried different meditations, and if I'm not moved by the person's voice, moved meaning by not only what they're saying, but how they're saying it, and if their voice actually gives me like some feeling of peace or relief or love or emotion of some kind, right? So my voice may not do that for one of you or some of you, who knows? And and so you find someone else, but what you do is you find someone that you listen to. Like I've had a lot of people tell me that even when I talk, I sound meditative, like talking like this. So if that evokes feeling, then do it. So on my channel, if for those of you who are not familiar, so those are meditations that I use like in the morning, let's say for like gratitude, right? And then also what I have on my channel, I'll show you the ones that I like using too. So here there is this is just a 5-minute self-love guided meditation. I still love that one. It's so cute. The piano music is so cute. The music evokes emotion in me. These are all things that help you really get into the affirmation. And when you feel the affirmation, bingo, bada bing, right? There's a before you go to sleep nighttime meditation, right? There's a morning meditation to decide what kind of day you're going to have because you're a badass and you're in charge and you say what kind of day you're going to have. This gratitude meditation, that's one of my favorites because it's just saying thank you. Thank you for my feet. Thank you for my health. Thank you for flowers. Thank you for money. Thank you for my partner. Thank you, whatever. It's just saying thank you. And that's something that I do every morning, right? I do some kind of gratitude either before my matcha or after. And then I have these different 8-hour sleep meditations that you can sleep with. Now, that's what I do. And sometimes also, I want to share this with you for those of you who don't want to hear anyone talking. The other thing that I like doing under, what is that? Um, they're under a playlist. There is under my playlist of breath, there's a 5-minute breath work, okay, that is amazing. Like if you're feeling like you're having a meltdown or a panic attack, or you're feeling out of control because you're reacting to something in a 3D, this is a great one. 5 minutes, and it'll really help you regulate your nervous system. This one's guided. This 10-minute one under breath work is something that I use a lot. A lot meaning this is something that I do during the day, midday, or whatever. All it is no talking. It's just someone doing deep breathing, but not like Wim Hof, because I also have Wim Hof in here. Wim Hof is on another level. That is like, let's get serious about the breath work here, people. That and cold showers. I'm all about his cold shower advice. I do it because it really does regulate your nervous system. But this 10-minute one is just someone breathing in and out, like deeply breathing in, but slowly. And that is wonderful if you're having anxiety, or you're feeling anxious, or you're overthinking. It just causes you to focus on the breath, and it has really wonderful nature music in the background. And I also use that one to visualize. I use that 10-minute one to visualize different things, because I already know the breath work, right? It's in there, it's built in, and I use it to visualize something that I desire, or something to manifest, or to see a different way, or whatever. So I use that one for different things as well. So I created a little playlist like that for you guys, and just sharing with you what I use and what helps me tremendously. Hope that helps. I don't. How do I do when I feel I am powerless in every way? Admit it, accept it, admit it, feel it. That's it. It girl, what do you suggest to cut out toxic friend that you still love and hold on to? Why are you labeling them toxic? If they're mean to you, or you don't like what they're doing, you don't have to hang out with them, right? You can create boundaries. Creating boundaries, there's nothing wrong with you creating boundaries with certain people. I've had people in my life who, I've had to create boundaries with, and it's uncomfortable at first, but you have the right to create boundaries, all right? One, two, even though I've created boundaries with certain people, it's because of their like drug use or alcohol use or those kind of things. And I wasn't vibing with them anymore. Maybe I was at one point, but I changed, and things were changing in that relationship. And I created a boundary where, like, that is not who I want to hang out with. So however, see them and intend that they're healthy, and they get whatever help they need, and that they learn to love themselves completely in and out. And then I know that they're a reflection of me. So the more that I focus on me, that the more that they're going to also change. Okay. Um, Keto Lou, the it girl. Oh my God, you're amazing. Oh, thank you. The it girl. What can I say? We're it girls. Yes, it started using your own nighttime affirmation because your voice is so soft, comforting, believable. Yes. So that's just it. But remember, John, the sleep time meditations are not the magic bullet, so to speak, right? Those are there to help you change your beliefs while you're sleeping anyway. Might as well, right? But during the day, what are you doing? That's what you have to also during the day be aware, right, of what you're thinking, what you're doing, your mental diet, how you speak to yourself, what you're focusing on, right? If anything, so is a Buddha quote, whatever you focus on expands. So if you focus on things don't work for you, that's what you're going to experience. Walk around telling you everything works for me. Everything always works for me. Everything. If what I focus on expands, then how does it work when I let go and stop focusing on manifestation? You don't have to let go of your manifestation, and you don't have to stop focusing on your manifestation. That's a belief. Why do you feel like you need to? And whatever you focus on, meaning it's like if you are at a place where you are detached or letting go of a desire where you're not thinking about it anymore, that just means that you already know it's coming, so you don't have to think about it anymore. But if you're noticing that nothing is moving, right, then you're focusing on nothing is moving. You want to change your focus that everything is moving, everything is working, everything is changing, everything is working in my favor, right? That's the difference. I hope that helps. I don't know. Wow, that was quick. I love it. Yeah, it is. Allow yourself to feel it. Accept it. Accept it. Allow. Admit it. Yep, I admit it. I admit it. All right, my loves. Hope that you enjoyed tonight's version of the Rosy Life live just for you. And I intend for all of you to freaking go easy on yourself and stop beating yourself up with a freaking stick about this letting go, right? And notice that you already do it, right? Don't forget, if you came in late to the video, go to the beginning because you are going to love what I talked about letting go and detaching and how you can do it in a way that doesn't feel impossible. And you're going to notice that you already freaking do it anyway. And accept that maybe you're not supposed to let go. Maybe this is you. This is me. That movie from The Greatest Showman on Earth. This is me. This is me. This is me. Maybe I'm not supposed to let go and I still get what I want. This is me. Go listen to that friggin' song and start coming into your own instead of listening to all these people telling you, you can't, you have to do. It's like, when I don't got time for this. I got time for me to level me up and to invest in me. That's what I got time for. All right, my loves. Esty, watch it from the beginning. You'll love it. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the support. Can you imagine? Oh my God, almost 3,000 subscribers, y'all. Y'all, where did y'all come from? I don't know, but almost 3,000 subs. So thank you so much if you are subscribed already to my channel. And I appreciate your support so much. I'm so excited. 3,000. There are going to be so many more. All right, my loves. Okay, bye. I'll see you guys soon. And oh my God, you're going to love the video I post on Thanksgiving Day, which is Thursday. All right, bye.